Dr. Mehmet Oz is joining the race for Senate in Pennsylvania as a Republican. Incumbent Senator Pat Toomey is retiring and Oz joins a crowded field. Joining us now with more is Talking Points analyst Chilekasi Adele. Now, Chile, what is Oz looking to bring to the table with his candidacy and what is he running on?
So Oz is calling himself a, quote, conservative Republican. Last week he penned an op-ed in the Washington Examiner, a conservative publication. He attacked federal COVID policy and he says that the government mandates caused unnecessary suffering. Now, we have a clip of what he released in his campaign speech. Take a look.
But COVID has shown us that our system is broken. We lost too many lives, too many jobs, and too many opportunities because Washington got it wrong. They took away our freedom without making us safer and tried to kill our spirit and our dignity.
So you hear him say there, Washington got it wrong. He didn't mention Democrats, he didn't mention Republicans. As a matter of fact, in his campaign ad and his op-ed, the only time he mentions a politician is in reference to Donald Trump, in which he lauded him for Operation Warp Speed. Of course, that was the former president's vaccine program to help get the vaccines out in the midst of the pandemic. He also says he'll tell it like it is, so it is more of a trying to be direct in terms of how he's trying to go about his campaign, something a little bit asked to Chris Christie.
Now, Dr. Oz is a surgeon and he's arguably most well known by his TV show. So what is the future of this show?
Well, it's really interesting because in the midst, like literally right after he announced his campaign, there are stations all across Pennsylvania that took down his show, that yanked it off the air. The Fox station in Philadelphia, the NBC station in Harrisburg as well. This is due to the FCC's rules on equal time, meaning you got to give equal coverage to both candidates. And most of the candidates running, all other candidates don't have television shows like Dr. Oz shows. You can see the Pennsylvania TV markets. You see Philadelphia down there, and of course there's Harrisburg. But here's where it gets interesting. There are other markets from other states that bleed into Pennsylvania. You see Pike County near Scranton. That's part of the New York TV market. Around Buffalo, Elmira, there's also New York markets that bleed into Pennsylvania, and out towards the west you can see as well that there's markets from Ohio that bleed into Pennsylvania as well. The Fox station in Cleveland and the Fox station in New York also yanking off Oz's show as well.
Chilekasi, you know, there have been a lot of notable faces throwing in their hats into this race, again left vacant by Pat Toomey. What can you tell us about the background of some of these candidates?
Yeah, so there are a bunch of Republicans and Democrats that have thrown their hat into the ring here. Jeff Bartos, he's a Republican from Montgomery County, just outside of Philadelphia, a longtime GOP fundraiser. He was the most high-profile candidate before Dr. Oz, who you see there at the top of your screen. You also have Sean Parnell, who suspended his campaign, but he was the candidate who was backed early by Donald Trump. He lost custody of his kids in a custody battle a couple weeks ago, and as a result, he suspended his campaign. Sean Gale is the brother of Joe Gale, and Gale, is running for governor in Pennsylvania in 2022. So both of them running for statewide offices in the state of Pennsylvania. Of course, on the Democratic side, you got John Fetterman, who's the current lieutenant governor under Governor Tom Wolf, Connor Lamb as well, former Western PA Congressman Malcolm Kenyatta from Philadelphia, and Val Arkush, who's another Montgomery County Commissioner.
Chilekasi Adele, thank you so much.